up, guys? My name is Chris Troutline with The Art of the Fly. I'm here at the Chattahoochee River in Atlanta, Georgia. Just trying to do some fly fishing today. Before we can choose a fly, we have to know a few things. We have to know what the fish are eating while we're on the river. In order to figure this out, we have to match the hatch, which is what it's called in fly fishing. Before we can do that, though, there's a few things that we need to know. Two of those things are what species of fly there are, I guess, and two, what stage of life they're in. Four main species of flies are caddisflies, mayflies, stoneflies, and midges, and the life cycle stages vary between all four different types of flies, but in essence, it boils down to eggs, nymphs, and the adult stage. The adult stage is also called, when we're talking about artificial flies, they're called dry flies, and all the immature life stages are in fly fisherman terms called wet flies. So before we can choose what we want to tie onto the end of our leader, we're going to have to match the hatch, which is basically finding out what type of fly and which life cycle they're in is right here currently on the water. There's a couple ways we can do that. We can just look around and try to see flies in the air or landing on rocks or in the water, and categorize them that way, or we can actually get in the water and we can try to catch some floating on top of the water. Usually this is done with a fine fish net. You can find those at any pet shop. Or another thing we can do is actually reach underneath the water in order to pick up rocks in order to find the flies in their immature life stages. So let's get started. All right, here we are in the middle of the Chattahoochee River. I've been looking around. I can't really see any flies in the air or landing on the water, which means that the hatch is probably in the immature stages right now. I'm going to check under some rocks right now for indications of that. Hopefully I can find something and match it to what's in my fly box. Hopefully I can. So I didn't find anything in the water. I couldn't match the hatch that way, but fortunately I looked at the hatch chart before I came out here, and they said to use Y2Ks, which is a fly, San Juan worms, woolly buggers, and prince nymphs. So I got this prince nymph tied onto the end of my leader, and I'm going to use that today. It says a prince nymph is best for immature life stages of stoneflies and mayflies, and it's one of the most popular flies in America. It's good all year round, and it's actually best used in water that is has a depth of no more than 2 feet, which is pretty much what we're working with now. So yeah, I'm gonna get started fishing, and hopefully I can catch something. fish today, but we're going to stay out here and try to catch some more. If you want any more information on identifying or matching the hatch, or just flat fishing in general, check us out online at www.theartofthefly.com, or come down and see us at our shop. You can also pick up our one-stop field manual, Flies for Fishing. It's got everything in here that you'll need to know. So come see us. Thanks for hanging out with us today, and good luck out there.